Alright, so I don't know what's going on YouTube, so if you could just do me a favor and like the video and click the little bell by my name for notifications, that'd be greatly appreciated, because this is frustrating. But you know what? We're gonna keep our heads up high. I'm dead inside. Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm your host, Sapphires. I'm starting to believe that most gems have some kind of elemental power. Ruby has fire, Sapphire has ice, Peridot has metal, Lapis has water, and it looks like Amethyst may have fire too. Fire could very well just be the common element for court soldiers, but we haven't seen Jasper do anything with fire. But throughout this series, we have little instances of Amethyst having a purple aura around her whip. Sometimes when she's whipping and nay-naying, the whip becomes immersed in this surge of purple aura that kind of looks like fire. This was especially shown in the episode Earthlings during her battle with Jasper, although this time it was a lot more flamey. To compare, in the episode On the Run during her lashing out at Pearl, Amethyst shakes her whip and it causes a purple explosion, her whip becoming immersed in purple aura, as I stated earlier.
Remind me of everything I hate about myself!
But in Earthlings, when fighting Jasper and does the same thing, it's a lot more fiery this time, resembling, if not being, actual flames. And when she collides with Jasper, there's purple fire, purple flames on the ground, and Jasper even wipes them off herself. Or at least whip residue, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's smoking.
Is it sinking in yet?
At first I thought that was just from friction, but in the episode Gem Harvest, when they say Amethyst just drank like, 3 things of cooking oil? She burps and then a purple flame arises from her mouth. She burps up a flame.
I had like 3 bottles of cooking oil earlier.
Although it's entirely possible Amethyst can actually breathe fire all the time, or at least as wide as a range, it also makes sense as to why she would be so good at breathing fire. The conclusion I'm getting here is that not only do Rubies possess the ability to have fire control, but also Amethysts. Who knows, it's possible that all Amethysts are possible at that, or it's just a general thing that court soldiers can do. But like I said, Jasper has not used anything like that yet, so we can't be entirely sure. Unlike Ruby, Amethyst only used her fire through her whip and her mouth. While we haven't seen Ruby setting places ablaze yet, she has stomped around and evaporated an entire pool, and yanked Sapphire out of a sticky situation. But this makes me think, do all the gems have elemental abilities? Garnet can seemingly conduct electricity from her body, as seen in the message. Whether this is something all gems can do is something that we have not seen yet, but since gems can be used to power things, that could be a likely conclusion. Also, Ruby having fire and Sapphire having ice fusing together to make electricity, I'm not exactly sold on that concept, but this is a piece of fiction and anything can happen. This also begs the question if Pearl's energy beams are an elemental power. If Peridot can bend metal, can Bismuth bend metal? Can Bismuth bend like chunks of earth? What about Centipedal? These are things we may or may not get answers to in the series, and while they may not add anything to the story overall, I still think they're pretty cool tidbits, learning more and more about how these gems work, and why they have these elemental powers. Peridot having metal powers makes sense because she was a technician on the homeworld. Manipulating metal seems like something that would benefit Peridots, especially when fixing technology, but I'm not exactly sure how fire can benefit Rubies or Amethysts, or how water really helps Lapis Lazulis. Yeah, in combat they're useful, but how did it aid their everyday duties in Homeworld? How are they used to fulfill tasks? These are the questions. And speaking of questions, if you have any, comment them down below. Let me know your thoughts, as after all, these are just mine. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everything is Roundtable Vids. Subscribe to our new channel, Roundtable Gaming, and if you want to follow our personal Twitters, the links to everything is in the description down below. And don't forget to hit that little bell so you can have notifications whenever we post a video, it goes straight to your device. Sapphires, signing out.